All right, everybody. Good morning. Here at the job, you can see that's the beauty I get to deal with today, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. You see up there is where it snapped off. So that was a pretty substantial tree. I guess probably some sort of beetle or something that we got going on is probably the culprit to its shortened lifespan. So see if I can get you guys a little bit more of a closer look. I know the sun being there isn't really helping you, but it's pretty well tangled up in there. The one thing I do have in my favor is that the parts of the branches that got hung up in the other tree, the majority of them snapped off pretty much right at the point of contact with the other tree's branches. So my hoping is that I'll be able to cut the big section of the trunk here in sections and slowly let it come down, and be able to use one of the machines to drag out the chunks, and then we'll see if we can chain it and kind of pull it out of the other tree and back it this way along the fence, so I don't have to dismantle any of this fence. That's going to take a long time between tearing the sections down and putting it all back up. So see if we can save some time and get ourselves some more stuff going on here. I apologize, I don't know what more to do with my camera here. My GoPro, I brought everything except for the SD card, so I'm stuck with using my phone now. So I'm going to try to make my long-windedness on the shorter side today. I'm sure you all will appreciate that and get you guys looking at some more of what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to shut up and we're going to get to it. Some sawdust don't taste so bad. It's kind of somewhere in the middle, this one. All right, I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of the way here for the main event here. That big section of tree, totally making you guys. Hope my image stabilizer is on there. I'm gonna try to get this this big section to come out with the mini excavator. I'm gonna try to, just kind of pull it off that way and see if I can get it to come out of the other tree. There's a chance that, that thing might not be big enough to do it. I brought the skid loader, and maybe I could hook up a chain to it, pull it out that way if I have to. Sometimes that mini excavator, it's kind of like bringing a woodpecker to a blasting site sometimes. So occasionally I gotta bring in the big guns here to do the real heavy lifting. So I'm gonna stop yapping and we're gonna get to it. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not surprised, actually, that that machine did that. I wish I had a camera around with some of the other things I've done with this thing. And these little John Deeres, the mini excavators, they are definitely, they're underrated. They definitely are. They push, pull, carry, drag way more than they're rated for. And this little machine, for the couple years that I've had it, has been absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, it's only a little 27D. I don't know if the camera's been close enough for you guys to get an eyeball on the model of this thing, but it's a 2006. It's got like 3,200 hours on it, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things is a drop in the bucket. I mean, Andrew Camerata, I mean, he's got some machines, I think he was saying somewhere in like the 10,000 hour, 7,000 hour, you know, and his are still up and running. And I mean, he gives them a real workout. So if that's, yeah, it's really amazing. Very impressive, these small machines. So back to original programming. I'm gonna get to cutting this up into smaller sections And I'm probably going to be hauling these off up the farm road here, up to the back where they have a compost heap, you know, for, you know, things like this. So I'm gonna get to it. Hopefully my battery doesn't die too soon. Probably should start up the skid loader and let this thing charge not too long from now. Otherwise I might be left stranded without a way to record the rest of this. So let's stop yapping on stuff you guys don't want to see, and that's me yapping. I'm gonna get you guys repositioned here and see if I can get you a little bit of a better angle of what's going on. Of course, I forget the SD card, right? Forget the SD card this morning. Of course, don't find out until I get here and go turn on the GoPro. And on top of that, the wrenches for my chainsaws, they're all too big. They're all too big. So I can't adjust the tension on the chain, can't change the chain. I bet in my toolbox back at the truck, I think I have a socket and a ratchet that I put in there for just in case. If I run into an issue with this thing not wanting to cut anymore, you could probably see some of that fine sawdust was really fine. So that chain's not exactly as sharp as it was the other day when I used it. I think I may have hit dirt a little bit. All right, let's get back to it. Try out these earmuff things. I've only had a couple chances to try this thing. Of course, I'm not used to flipping this thing down, and wouldn't you know, I did half of what I was doing without the thing down or my earmuffs on. And I apologize if I'm yelling.
Pretty well. Get you guys back over here.
All right, well, that's coming along okay. It's not perfect, but I don't want to put too much work into it with the excavator, because I think I'm going to come up here and clean it up with the skid loader. And that's got, it's kind of like a catch-22. The excavator got more of a sheep's foot type of track to it, and it's better for kind of rolling it and getting it flattened down. And then the skid steer is just better for grading and dozing and things like that. This is a little bit weird. This is an off camber, and very old farm road. Trying not to change much, just trying to make this corner a little wider. The drainage here seems to be really good, and if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of thing. So I don't know, I might keep this. Trying to think of somewhere I can put this thing where it's not going to be in the way. I'll just walk it down. So, all right, well, I'm going to shut this off here for a moment. I'm going to walk this thing back over to the pasture and swap it out for the skid loader. See if I can clean this up a little bit more. And then we'll go back over, we'll put the fence back together and do a little cleanup. Might be some hand work to do there. We'll see what we got. See you in a few. All right, everybody. Well, I still got a little bit to do here. As you can see, I've got sticks and all kinds of pieces of branch and all kinds of things to tidy up here. I'm gonna try to get as much of this rounded up and taken care of as possible. So, but as far as the project itself, you know, we got the section of fence that was busted out from the tree that fell. All of that is taken care of. I'm gonna top that post there in just a minute. And yeah, so that's the tree where the other tree once was hung up in. And yeah, so I'm gonna call it good for this video for now. And believe me, there's I got a lot of editing to do, so it's gonna be a fun one. Nice hard day's work. Boy, I wish that sun was out like it is now with no wind. All day I've been freezing and cloudy skies. It's been terrible as far as temperature. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna let you guys go and be patient, and I'll get this video edited and out your way. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy your evening.